Hi everyone, so my name's Alice. I'm the manager for Ruby Triage Ward in Newham Centre for Mental Health. So Ruby Triage Ward is the male admission ward for Newham. We take the majority of male admissions that need an acute bed. About 50% of the patients are discharged from the Ruby ward, but the additional 50% are either transferred to one of the acute wards, and
That's me. That's Mark. I work for Opal Ward, which is a male acute ward upstairs at the Newham Centre for Mental Health. It's a 19 or 20 bedded ward, depending on acuity. And we take patients from Ruby wards that need a longer stay in hospital, are under a Section 3, or just need that little bit longer to get well.
Aim of our project is to actually just improve the transfers from the Ruby ward to the acute wards upstairs.
The beef comes between miscommunication and different aims of the different wards. Say, you know, Alice transferred someone that shouldn't come up so quickly and hasn't been triaged, or that Opal wards are resistive to have X patient because of X reason, and it's not, the two wards aren't talking to each other and the flow of patients isn't as it should be, or if one ward is full and the other has 3 beds and people aren't coming up as smoothly as they should be, or if the triage ward is getting too many admissions, or if Opal ward has direct admissions, too many of them.
So the purpose of this project is to just try and make things a little bit more systematic, tidy things up a bit.
The problem comes when people don't understand the reasoning for transferring Joe Bloggs before Alice Phillips. So if that's not communicated and there's not a clear structure in place for why patient X is being triaged more quickly than patient Y, then it leads to what seems like a miscommunication of what the criteria are to move between the wards, or a slowdown in the flow.
So we've only just started to collect some data. We don't have an awful lot, but I don't think I mentioned earlier, but on Ruby ward, the maximum length of stay is 10 days. We try to assess and triage people within that 10 days, so we can decide where they need to go next in their journey. But at the moment, the figures are saying that actually patients are staying on the triage ward for over a third longer than what we aim for, which obviously has wider implications for the patient and the wider system.
The bed pressure has been very, very, very intense, and often we have not just Newham patients, but Hackney, Tower Hamlets, sometimes Newham patients as well. So, and from Nelfton different trusts. So it's a lot to manage, and you'll feel the bed pressure pushing back on Ruby ward statistics as well.
So we've started to meet weekly.
Yeah.
We've got a good project team, so we've got people from Ruby, so the triage ward, and both of the acute wards upstairs, so it's not just based on one team's views and ideas. So we've made it actually so it's involving all wards.
Between all of us different wards, we've had a sort of structure as some ground rules that we should be following anyway, as to start with, and we're all going through those and reviewing as to what the process will be. It started by, and we'll start doing some process mapping as well as getting some data to show us where we are as we go through the project, and then do some PDSA cycle with the changes.